What's up, people? Back with another one. I just got a call this morning that people were supposed to come get the truck at like 10 a.m., but I think it's like 7 something. He ended up calling a little early, and I was like, oh, the tow truck guy wants to come get the truck right now. So it's like 7 something. I happen to just wake up too. This like guy woke me up. He's like, hey bro, I don't want you to miss this opportunity. I sent it for you. And I was like, damn, I didn't wait for the alarm play. That's crazy. Cardi, you know what I mean? So it was pretty dope, man. Literally, I just woke up like random. And the next thing you know, Dave's calling me. I guess he had texted me like 12 minutes prior, like 6 minutes prior, something like that. But I got the truck ready. So these were the dual caliper, the dual rotors that I was telling you about. They're big ones. And with the brakes, I'm sending them to Dave because I don't know if he gave me the right ones at first. They weren't going on the back, but these ones didn't go on. So I actually have these in here for that. I let him know, but I need to just unlock the truck, take off my steering thing, blah blah blah. So yeah, I gotta get over here past these little guys. A little, that's funny. Let's see. Cardi. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. I woke up this morning and just my mind, I was like, Cardi, what song is that? When she does that, it wasn't really her on my mind. It was I don't know if you guys have seen that Asian guy. His name's called Q or something like that, and he goes around like singing with headphones on, and he doesn't realize, like, you know what I mean, like he sings with headphones on, so he's out there sounding funny, you know. And he's singing and doing one of his videos, and he's like, Cardi. So let's see. Now that I got the truck ready, this is pretty awesome. And I'm excited. It's been months. I was supposed to get this. That whole Tahoe situation happened a while ago. Like November, early November. With the whole thing with the Tahoe, I was wondering why I couldn't register it. I kept going to the DMV, and they were just telling me, oh, it can't be registered. You got to get a hold of Carson City, blah blah blah. You got to send it in, this and that. And I did, and then, like I said, I went to the DMV already 3 times at that point. Then I tried to get like a third party. They said for some reason they couldn't do it. And then insurance, it's crazy because by law, insurance is supposed to tell you. And insurance didn't tell me. So it sucks. They didn't tell me by law. I guess the cops said they were supposed to tell me. And they didn't tell me it was stolen. So I was like, you know what, I had a beer one day, and I was like during the day, you know what I mean, I was just chilling. Can't remember what I was doing. Usually when I have a beer, like I'm working on the truck or something like that. I had a beer last night, a beer and a half, 12 can and a half, and I shouldn't have because now I'm sleepy. But it's cool. At least I'm up. I'm happy to be up. God definitely woke me up. He didn't want me to miss this opportunity. I'm absolutely thankful for it. But yeah, this situation happened a while ago, and when I called the police department, I was like, hey, you know what, I think I have a stolen car. And she was like, oh, well, you got to go with the police department and give them the thing, and then ask them. And she's like, you know what, never mind, just give me. She's like, hold on. And then she's like, you know what, give me the VIN number. And I gave it to her, and she's come to find out, yeah, it was stolen. And that's when she told me, she's like, you have insurance on everything? I was like, yeah. I was like, I have insurance, everything. I have all the paperwork, stuff like that. I was just waiting for the title, but the guy disappeared on the guy who sold it for me. So, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, yeah, we're gonna have to send cops out there. And I was like, fuck. So I had a clean Tahoe, like a super clean Tahoe. I'll see if I could find like a video of the Tahoe. It was like clean, man. I just did work to it too. We had swapped out the differential to a 4x4, whatever, you know, because 4x4 capable, but for some reason had a 2-wheel drive. I think Dave did it just to get it on the road, you know, for me. I went over there and helped him, so we did the differential. We swapped out the seats. We put all 3 rows in and on it. I've done a couple things. I got key programmers to work with it. I can't remember what I did. I did a lot. I did a decent amount of work to that truck, and then yeah, next thing you know, it was stolen. But I mean, it never really felt like mine, if I'm being honest with you. It was weird. And yeah, I was delivering Instacart in it and everything. It was crazy. It was crazy. That's crazy. I could have definitely got in trouble for a GTA if I got pulled over. But naturally, you know, I'm looking out for them just because, you know, and where I'm from, the cops get familiar with me and then they like fucking with me. So I guess it's a habit I always had. So I guess that's good in a way. But yeah, but now the time's finally here when he's gonna do my transmission, and I'm super fucking stoked. He's gonna replace one of the leaf springs. I know someone had said in the comments that it's normal for the leaf spring, or not for the leaf spring, for the Chevy to lean, but this Chevy didn't lean before until I started fucking around in it, and one of the leaves went bad. And again, this car was all put together, so maybe it was thrown on and maybe I barely noticed. But yeah, anyways, I want to bag the back. I want to put better shocks in the back, like, you know what I mean, like air suspension, stuff like that, you know what I mean. Like, it's all like, I want like air ride shocks, you know what I mean. I want air ride shocks. I want bags, because I want probably, if we get the RV, the mobile home or whatever that we want to live in, I can tow it with this bad boy, and the back won't be phased at all. And yeah, so I'm getting the leaf spring fixed, and then I told Dave, you know, because I have a tab with them pretty much, like, you know, a couple of G's I gave him. So whatever equals to that work, if you can't find everything, at least he finds some stuff to where he only owes me a little bit of cash, you know what I mean? Because he was going through some, and I'm not, you know, I was like, fuck, okay, then I'll make it work since you feel bad for the situation. Let's just do this. Let's just do trade work since you already do this. So it's pretty cool, you know? So the most he has to really pay for, he got the transmission refreshed, so that means like if there was anything in the transmission, because he had a 4x4 transmission, this isn't going to be a 4x4 car, but he got it turned into a 2-wheel drive, and he got things refreshed. So I guess, I mean, that makes it sound like it's almost rebuilt. I'm sure some components are used that are good, so he got it refreshed. He's going to throw it in there, so he paid for whatever that was, and then he already has parts when he gets cars anyway, and trucks. So that actually takes a lot off him. And then of course he's going to charge me labor, which makes it even cooler. He's not going to just charge me parts, he's going to charge me some labor, so that covers some of the tabs. So I'm pretty fucking happy to see this being done. I'm pretty happy to see that people still got a word in this fucking world. And being honest with you, it makes me want to cry, because a lot of people in this life don't give a fuck about you, you know what I mean? I'm a really giving person, and I'm always there for people. So, you know, I believe karma does come back to you. I've done a couple bad things, you know what I mean, but I've took a lot of hits on the chin as well. I'm not saying the playing fields are even, but you know what I mean. You definitely get back what you give, so definitely remember that when you're going through some shit. But anyways, I'm super stoked for this truck to be done. This is I put my grandpa's stuff into this one, man, after he passed. My favorite person in the world, bro. And this truck has a lot of sentimental value to me. I've done so much work to this truck, and my dad's definitely helped me with this truck. So this whole thing is just, you know what I mean, this truck is my truck, you know what I mean. I put it up for sale, and I've almost sold it for like $7.5, you know what I mean. And it just didn't feel right, you know what I mean. It felt like it belonged to me. So I hustled hard, put some money together for my pops to help him out, and I was able to keep this truck. It's like this truck always makes a way to be kept. I put it up for sale 3 times trying to help people. They needed help, and I was like, you know, I'll sell my truck because that'll be the most money, quick money. You know, people like this truck, bro. They get mad when you don't sell it to them, like for their price. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, it's trash anyway. But anyways, I'm talking a lot, guys. You know what I mean? I'm super stoked. content to come. It sounds like should be a quick turnaround, and I'm sure with him having a one space garage, he's gonna want this truck out of here as soon as possible. So, and plus he's getting started early. Like I said, it's like 7 something in the morning, so he's getting started early, and he is fast. I'll be honest with you, when we did the differential, if me and him didn't talk so much, that differential, when we did it, would have been done, promise you, in like 30 minutes. But we did the differential, the gas tank, and some suspension in the back on the Tahoe. So, but it's just crazy because we did that fast, you know what I mean? So I'm assuming this transmission should be, you know, if everything's smooth and, you know, a lot of people aren't bugging him, this should be a quick turnaround. I wouldn't be surprised if it was done today, but I also don't know his plans, if he's going to put my truck in there today and then work on it tomorrow morning, or what the case may be. I know, you know, he tries to be on it when he has some, so we'll see the turnaround. But again, guys, I'm going to go I have a slight little story on a GoFundMe about me. It's like only, you know, scraping the surface of some things with me. But ultimately too, the GoFundMe also will be to build my truck, you know what I mean, do some things with it. And of course it helps out a lot because, you know, if I did get something, I definitely have plans for my family, which I'm already doing with some money that's coming back to me. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go put a GoFundMe. I don't know if I should be embarrassed or not, but people put GoFundMes up even for just a day off. So I said, fuck it, why not? You know what I mean? If someone wants to help you, cool, I'll be super stoked. But yeah, guys, I'm insanely happy about this truck. At least it's gonna be driving again. I definitely need a different hood. Let's see. I definitely need a different hood, but I'll probably just fuck with it, you know what I mean? It's cool, I got it on a little trade. So yeah, and then what's really left is me to sand and paint. I mean, I don't mind the mismatch of the truck though. I really don't at all. I don't mind it at all. It looks clean. A lot of people like it, which is crazy because a lot of guys and girls like it. That's what I really trip out on. I get told it's a nice truck by like guys and girls, bro. Old heads and new heads, you know what I mean? I've had people pull up on me and just stare this thing down and look at it, just check it out all in love, you know? But yeah, pretty much what's left is like I said, like, you know, the hood, if I really care. But I'm gonna sand and paint it and all that good stuff. Other than that, you know, I want to do a build on it. Give me like 500-600 horsepower just to play around with, you know what I mean? I don't want to be too serious. I'll smash on a couple heads, but you know, that's just for fun. I'm not trying to hurt no feelings. But but yeah, man, I'm just mainly stoked to have this bad boy. But the tow truck should be on its way. Well, it actually is on its way. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this bad boy up. Sometimes we just need a little bit of help, you know what I mean? Like whether it's a confident boost or anything of sort, bro. You know what I mean? And God understands that. You know, God will send things down for you. Like I said though, man, I'm stoked. I'm happy. I feel like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I feel like crying, bro. You know, I'm not blind to my emotions, bro. Don't get it twisted. I can forget about them too. You know what I mean? I really can, bro. And I have before plenty of times. But yeah, man, like I said, I dealt with a couple things in life. I didn't think I was gonna get back up, bro. I remember a lot of days, you know. When your body attacks you, bro, it's something different. I don't give a fuck how gangster you are, bro. I don't give a fuck how thug you think you are. I don't give a fuck how fucking crazy you think you are, bro. Let your body fuck with you, bro. Let it have you fucking, you know, shaking on the ground and shit, bro. Let it do some things to you, bro. And you ain't shit. I'm telling you right now, once your own body attacks you, it's over, bro. Like, that's a fight. That's a confidence fight. That's a I'm not gonna lose faith fight. I need a pray every day fight. You know, some people think they're unbreakable mentally, but it's because you haven't found something to break you mentally yet. We're all still human at the end of the day, you know what I mean? and I humbled down a lot, and I'm happy for that, because I used to be a hateful little motherfucker, bro. I used to want to do a lot of stupid shit, and I have. Do I give a fuck to talk about it? Nah, I ain't tripping, bro. But yeah, man, it's cool to see the truck going, because I never thought that I was gonna be who I am today, and I know I ain't shit, and I know I ain't much right now. You know what I mean? But if I sit back and think about it, God's been working, bro. And I know I wish I could change some things, but I'm also gonna take the time to learn why I don't have them or use them anymore. You know what I mean? Or why they're not really here like that no more. You know, we think we lost stuff, but it's not lost. You know what I mean? It's just, it was only here for a little bit, you know? And I pray that me and my family and yours have a long, healthy life. And I hope you can find a way back around to yourself. If you don't have yourself, things do get better. I used to live life like if I was in a window, bro. Like if I was looking out of myself, but I wasn't myself. It's like if I was trapped somewhere, and I never thought I was gonna feel like I'm me again. I didn't think that I was gonna feel like my hands were mine, my face was mine no more. You know what I mean? And God allowed me to find myself and find peace with who I am, and I feel like myself. I don't feel like I'm somebody in a dark room looking out a window. I feel like I'm me and I'm connected, and things are moving, man. And I hope they keep going this way, you know? A lot of the times we're afraid because, you know, good things get taken from us, but, you know what I mean? Everything we think is good doesn't mean it's always good, you know what I mean? Something's got to move, something's got to shift, something's got their own stuff to deal with, you know what I mean? So, again, it's just cool. My truck's getting done. I spent a lot of days trying to argue with this man, bro, but he kept his word. And I'm super thankful for that, bro. And again, even with just 69 followers, bro, that's crazy. 69 people out there care to see me for whatever reason. And that's cool as fuck, bro. You know, you'll find the light, bro, in life. You'll get on earth what you'll get in heaven if you put yourself out there for it. And you have good intentions, everything you do, and you be smart, right? You don't go be stupid. You don't say, oh, I got good intentions all the time, and I'm a good person, I'm gonna go run the world real quick. It's like, do things strategically, do things with faith and prayer, do things right, bro. Don't just think like, don't just think that, I mean, you're covered, right? And you're gonna go to heaven, but in the real world, we have human will, and that means we gotta be smart. You know, we can't be selfish all the time. You know, life is a playground, but you know what I mean? It's not a playground like that, if that makes sense. You know, this is our test run. This is us to find our soul, find peace, stuff like that. You know, I'm talking a lot about, I feel nothing really right now, because at the end of the day, I want to elaborate more on things I'm saying, but I've been talking a lot anyway. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm gonna put a GoFundMe if you guys want to fucking help out, whatever it is. You know what I mean? That's cool. I don't care to put everything out there. Like I said, I was dealing with some things, and God allowed me back up, so I'm grateful, God. Thank you, God, and I love you, God. And you're the real, you know, you're my real God, and I thank you for everything. I thank you for things that I didn't see coming, you protected me from. I thank you for things that I didn't think I was gonna get out of. I thank you for things that I didn't know I needed, like my wife and my kids. I thank you for everything, God. I thank you for what I see and what I don't see. And I thank you for the protection and the will you've given me. I appreciate the mercy and the love you've always shown me. And I just thank you, God, for everything, for helping me find some light when things were super dark, man. Thank you, God. Love you. Just know that I was once you, and I felt the same way. My phone's about to die, but I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. You'll probably get another video today, later. But yeah, man, again, just like all these people in the background that want to say something about me or be negative towards me, you know what I mean? I used to be in the same light, bro, and I don't blame you. I used to think shit when I look at people. I used to say shit in my head when I look at people or to them, you know what I mean? I used to be a hateful little motherfucker, bro. You know, I was mad at the world for shit that I've been through. You know, I could tell you a million things, but it's just nothing, bro. It's just regular, you know? I'll tell you some stuff that you might trip out on, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, and I'm here now. So it's cool like that, you know? But I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys later today, man. I gotta charge my phone. I pray that all you guys are doing good. I pray that all you guys get better, and I pray all you guys grow mentally. And whether you hate me or you love me, whether you like me or you don't, I wish the best for you. I truly do, sincerely. I send that from my heart, and I appreciate you guys viewing, man, for whatever reason you view, whether it's negative or positive you view me for. But I appreciate all you, man. You guys stay up. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. You know, can't be afraid of showing love to God, because he's never been afraid of showing love to you. And I know some of you guys might think, I don't want to hear this bullshit, blah, 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 but whatever, man. I used to be the same way, bro. Just understand, the same person that's behind the screen thinking some stupid shit about me, or saying some stupid shit about me, or wants to comment some stupid shit about me, just know. All right, let's get this thing, you know what I mean? Let's see. Put this bad boy right here, playboy. If it wants to go on, I think I have to turn it the other way. I'm so excited and antsy, bro. If this bitch wants to stay on. Okay. Cardi. This is gonna piss me off, bro. One-handed shit. I don't know how you motherfuckers record this shit. I should have used my GoPro, bro. But I don't know how quick it's gonna be, you know what I mean? I was using the right side, bro. Cardi. Let's see. Let's connect the boy. Let's see. Hopefully it turns on, man. If it doesn't, that sucks. And I think my dad left town to go help out with my grandma, like he always does. And you know what? I don't know if he took the jumper cables or what, or it might be in the Envoy. Let's see though if this truck does something. I think it will, because it already had turned on anyway. Cardi. And then in the song she says something about like wanting like a spicy hot tamale or something like that. I need fuel. I should have got some damn fuel. Not only is my truck super cold, it needs fuel, as you can see. And it's tilted the opposite way. So, you know what? I can't remember if it says it has fuel when it's parked. I think, you know what? I don't know. I don't remember if it says it has fuel when it's parked, like slanted down, or when it's slanted up, like when the hood's on the opposite side it is right now. You know what I mean? I can't remember, but there's a little bit of gas. Hopefully Dave puts some in it, because when he gets parts, he says he always gets gas. So that's pretty cool. God, the gas smells good, bro. And shout out to that, I think it's 91 RO. That follows me. I can't remember if that's the correct name. I think it's 91 RO or something like that. He comments all the time. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for constantly supporting me and showing me love. You know what I mean? It means a lot, bro. I hope you and your family are good. I hope everything's straight. You know what I mean? I hope everything's going your way, bro. And if it's not, I hope it ends up going that way for you. But yeah, guys, I think the tow truck should be. You don't mind the garage. It's a little ass garage, bro. But the tow truck should be coming. God, this truck is fucking sexy, bro. Who the fuck designed this truck? Don't get me wrong, C10s and shit are fucking sexy too. You know what I mean? Sheesh. My mom's car and my car together was heading, boy. Was heading. You know what I mean? Look at this fucking car. Look how fast they speed, bro. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. I'm married to the most beautiful girl in the world. I got lucky. That was my goal, to marry her after everything I've been through. You know what I mean? God's letting me knock him down, player. You know what I mean? I feel like a superhero at this point. I don't feel like I'm a victim of nothing at the end of the day. So to have my truck getting worked on right now means a lot to me. You know, some people might be like, oh, you're over exaggerating. You're being this way, that way. It's cool, man. You know, keep talking like that, you're gonna get your fair share too. Trust me, I was a hateful little motherfucker, bro. I was out there like that. So, you know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm no fucking crazy motherfucker. Like, you know, I'm sure there's crazier in the world. You know, there's some people with less feelings out there that they fuck with, but, you know, again, you know, you're gonna get your fair share too, bro, if you don't correct the way you look at things. So, and that's what all God's trying to do. God's trying to teach me that, you know, I can't control nothing. I've been knocked down plenty of times, no matter how hard I've worked, no matter all these things I've done. God lets me know he's in charge, you know, just relax. He's got me. You know, I spend nights and days and all this, you know, being upset and thinking about some shit. But God has shown me one thing, that it's going to be all right, man. Slow down. You know, God has tied my hands behind my back before, and he's done the work himself. And at this point in my life, I'm just trying to enjoy it with my beautiful wife, my beautiful kids. And also my beautiful truck too. So it's cool, man. I'm excited. And that's all she wrote, player. Till next time, G. Awesome, bro. I'm fucking stoked, player.